she's coming for her throat.
It's one of those secrets that the more people know, gets more risky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like the worst one that could know, because she's so annoyed with Penelope anyway.
Yeah.
And they had just kind of started to be not as bad, but then it's like, oh, and I, by the way, want to marry your brother, and I've been in love with him forever.
Yeah.
Not great.
Luke Newton's transformation for Bridgerton Season 3, embodying Colin Bridgerton's evolution. Luke Newton, who plays Colin Bridgerton in Netflix's Bridgerton, reveals the dedication behind his physical and emotional transformation for the show's third season. Determined to portray Colin's journey into manhood, Newton focused on building a stronger physique and meticulously crafting details like his signature sideburns, inspired by Anthony Bridgerton's grooming. Beyond the physical changes, Newton faced emotional challenges, including a pivotal scene where Colin discovers Penelope Featherington's secret identity as Lady Whistledown. The actor describes the scene as one of the most emotionally intense moments of his career, crediting his on-screen chemistry with Nicola Coughlan for bringing authenticity to their characters' friends-to-lovers storyline. Through humor, romance, and heartfelt performances, Newton and Coughlan worked to encapsulate the depth of Colin and Penelope's evolving relationship, making Season 3 a transformative chapter for both the actor and his character. Luke Newton shares secrets behind his Bridgerton transformation. I wanted to embody Colin as a man. Luke Newton, who plays the charming Colin Bridgerton in Bridgerton, is giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at his physical transformation in the third season of the Netflix series. Luke Newton, who portrays the charming Colin Bridgerton in Bridgerton, is giving fans a glimpse behind the scenes of his physical transformation for the third season of the hit Netflix series. In a recent interview, Newton shared how he approached his role as the leading man and what inspired his character's new, more muscular look. As Colin Bridgerton embarks on a journey to find lasting love with his longtime friend Penelope Featherington, Nicola Coughlan, Newton knows he has to embody the evolution of his character, both emotionally and physically. Colin had changed and become a man, Newton explained, adding, I wanted to embody that physically. To achieve this transformation, Newton focused on building a stronger, more muscular physique. But it wasn't just about hitting the gym. The actor also drew inspiration from his on-screen brother, Anthony Bridgerton, played by Jonathan Bailey, especially when it came to grooming. We were very proud of those, Newton said, referring to the distinctive sideburns he sported for the season. It took us hours to really work those out, work out the exact shape, the line that we wanted, he added. Newton admired how Bailey's character in the previous season had groomed sideburns that felt meticulously shaped and mature. He wanted to replicate that look to help solidify his character's transition into manhood. However, Newton admits that those stylish sideburns didn't always fit into his everyday life. The only thing is, in normal life, it didn't really go with anything, he quipped during the interview with People magazine, adding, if I'm in the coffee shop on a Sunday morning, you can kind of spot a Bridgerton from a mile away if you see those sideys. Aside from the physical changes, Newton also discussed the emotional weight of playing Colin in the third season, particularly during a pivotal scene where Colin learns that Penelope is the secret identity of Lady Whistledown, the infamous gossip columnist. Newton had no idea this revelation was coming in the storyline, and when he read the script, he immediately understood how deeply it would affect his character. I knew that it was the thing that would crush him the most. Out of anyone in the whole world of Bridgerton, he is the one that will be most hurt by this, he said. The scene, which was shot in various emotional tones, proved to be one of the most difficult moments for Newton to portray. I remember just bawling my eyes out, he recalled, adding, initially, it was meant to be quite harsh and angry. And then, with the history of these roles that we kind of sat in for all these years, it just felt really emotional. While filming this heart-wrenching moment, Newton was grateful to have Nicola Coughlan by his side to help bring their character's friends-to-lovers storyline to life. It was natural, Newton said, reflecting on the chemistry they shared. We didn't have to do anything to ignite that. It was kind of like these characters had got there over a long period of time. Coughlan, who plays Penelope, added, we just went for it, during the interview. For both actors, the dynamic between Colin and Penelope was enhanced by their real-life friendship. It felt like a real safe space to explore these scenes and find new and interesting ways, Newton explained. He emphasized that the show's steamy love scenes were an essential part of Colin and Penelope's romance, but they also wanted to capture the humor and emotional depth of their relationship. We wanted to really encapsulate the Colin and Pen love story, their humor, and all these different genres their relationship showcases, Newton concluded. Watch Nicola and Luke discover Penelope and Colin's astrological compatibility. You are cordially invited to Bridgerton Season 3 Part 2 debut, an exclusive virtual event. You'll be able to watch the London red carpet, enjoy exclusive cast interviews, and see Episode 5 before it debuts on June 13th, with the rest of Part 2. The interactive live stream event will welcome playful participation from superfans like you and offer surprise delights you won't want to miss. Astrologer Nadine Jane embarks on an enchanting exploration of the heavenly compatibility between two cherished figures from Bridgerton, Colin Bridgerton, portrayed by the dashing Luke Newton, and Penelope Featherington, brought to life by the radiant Nicola Coughlan. Join us for a celestial journey as we unravel the intricate tapestry of their characters' birth charts. Interpret the astrological signs, planetary alignments, and profound cosmic influences that weave the essence of Colin and Penelope's personalities and the delicate dance of their relationship dynamics. Discover whether their love is meant to be, or a fortuitous meeting of fate. Bridgerton is back, with all its glamorous outfits, glittering ballrooms, and of course, gossiping aristocrats. The third season of Netflix's period drama focuses on the relationship between Penelope Featherington, played by Nicola Coughlan, and her longtime crush Colin Bridgerton, played by Luke Newton. But away from tales of love and lust, fans might also notice a change in how both stars look. They've undergone a glow-up, Bridgerton's costume designer John Glazer tells BBC News. He said in seasons 1 and 2, Penelope was young and insecure, and was being forced by her mother to wear bright yellows and bright greens. But in season 3, she becomes more independent, and starts wearing colors such as dark emerald green, as well as more muted tones. It's as opposite as we could go. We also changed her body shape to make her more mature, more sexy, less of a child, Glazer adds. Meanwhile, the initial brief on Colin was that he should be younger-looking than his two older brothers, so we kept his colors more youthful, explains Dougie Hawkes, associate costume designer on Bridgerton. But in the new season, Colin has just returned from his summer travels across Europe. He returns as a man, so the evolution from the boy's colors to the male-dominant strength was a drastic transformation, Hawkes explains. As a result, Colin, who wore paler shades such as baby blue in the earlier episodes, is seen in much more striking hues this time around, such as navy blues and browns. His clothes also allow for more movement and more of a swagger, according to Glazer. Based on Julia Quinn's series of novels, Bridgerton is set in the world of Regency London, high society, and centers around the influential Bridgerton family. It's narrated by the mysterious Lady Whistledown, who writes regular newsletters full of tittle-tattle about the dating exploits of high society. Everyone reads her well-informed takes with fascination, but nobody knows who she is. At the end of season 1, her identity was revealed to be Penelope. In the latest season, Penelope appears to have given up her hopes of a romance with Colin. But she has decided she needs to find a husband, and tries to put herself out on the marriage mart. Colin is disheartened to find Penelope giving him the cold shoulder, and so offers to help her in her pursuit of a husband in order to win back her friendship.